Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, and I am Penj, and welcome to Chef, which is a game all about being a chef. I know, it's hard to believe, isn't it? I'm a little bit worried about this here on the chef's hat. What's going on just here? Has the chef had an accident with a knife? Does the chef need to go to hospital? Do we need to keep severed appendages on ice? It's a little bit worrying, isn't it? Okay, so Chef, what is Chef all about? Well, yes, we are going to create a restaurant. So we're going to have a chef character that acts as us, and that character is going to learn cooking skills. We're going to make our own recipes to get our own meals created. We're going to make our own menus, and we are also going to build our own restaurants. So there's kind of a bit of everything. There's kind of role playing because you're leveling up your character and assigning skills. There's recipe creation, so you're building different recipes. Menus, you have to make your menus kind of varied for lots of different people. And then you're building a restaurant, so you're laying out the restaurant. You're buying sort of kit and tables and stuff in the kitchen. There's an awful lot going on. It's kind of a lot of different genres all rolled into one, which is all very, very lovely. It's going into early access as of today when I record this. So when this video goes out, it probably will be in early access. So it's on Steam. If you want to go and have a look, there is a link to the Steam store page in the video description. But I got my hands on this a teeny tiny bit early thanks to a key from the developer. So thank you very much, developer folks. It's very kind of you indeed. Now I have played a little bit of this just to get used to it. So I went in, I created a very brief sort of just went, yeah, whatever, default character, bish bash bosh, get into the game, and just had a little look around, followed some of the tutorial through. So I have played a tiny bit just to get the hang of it, but I've not really played it in any great depth. So here we go. Let's go and start up our restaurant career. So the first thing we have to do is create us. Now I kind of skipped past this when I was doing my little trial run. I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll be whoever. So let's have a look what we can do. So let's be, there we go, a boy chef. Oh, that is fantastic. Check out this chef garb. Okay, I quite like that. Okay, so what kind of face can we have? What kind of head can we have? Is a big beard advisable for a chef? I would have thought if you're a chef with a big beard, you'd have to wear one of those nets. Otherwise, oh, a little jogging chef. If you had a beard, surely there's two problems really. One is that hair is going to come out, so you're going to end up with hair in your soup. Chef hair soup, which is not really what you want. And secondly, you're going to be working over these sort of hobs and stoves and ovens and things. It's going to get hot and your beard is going to get sweaty. So you're going to have a sweaty, hairy beard dripping into your soup. I don't think I want a chef with any facial hair at all. Can we have you? You will suffice. Okay, right, hair. Let's pick some good hair. That is good hair. That is good hair. Also, I like the fact that you're keeping fit, my good sir. A little jog. Let's just keep looking through the hair. That is kind of similar to my own hair-ish. Let's just keep scrolling through. Oh, that's good hair. I like that. Let's have... Yes. I'm having a giant hat. I'm having a giant chef's hat because, you know, one of the advantages of being a chef is that you can wear a gigantic hat like this. Yep, we're keeping that hair colour. Slightly irrelevant because it's under my hat, but okay, whatever. That'll do. That'll do. It can be an older chef, maybe. Skin colour. Whatever. Not really bothered. That one. That'll do. Face details. Okay. Oh, this is like little incidental things like freckles or... Can you turn around so I can see your face, please? Thank you. A piercing on your chin. Kind of old. Oh, I like that. If we're going for an older chef with his grey hair, that's kind of good. So he's, you know, he's got wrinkles. Expression. I kind of want him to be a little bit smiley if possible. Can we have him looking a little bit smilier? Was the second one smiley? Turn round. Like that. That's okay. And then clothes colour. Okay. So we change. Oh. Oh, that's just fantastic. Oh, can we have, hang on. Can we find a Geek Cupboard blue? Maybe like that. That's kind of Geek Cupboardy. Can we change? Yes, there is. Trousers. Right, where's yellow? Where's a lovely yellow? That's a bit too yellow. Yeah, like that. Blue and yellow. Yeah, there we go. Like that. And then shoot, not white shoes. That doesn't look good. Can you have grey? Yeah, the grey shoes. There you go. That. Oh, look at you. And you've got this sort of Chinese symbol thing on the front. That looks very good. Okay, do you know what? I'm very happy with that. I like that a lot. Is there another thing? No, the slider just goes down a little bit further than I thought it might. But okay. So yeah, there we go. That's our character. So this is who we're going to play as. So we're going to level you up. You're going to learn new skills about how to be really good in the kitchen and do loads of exciting things. Okay, the next thing for us to do is choose a location where we want to set up shop. And the game gives us 10 different locations, and they're all very different. They're all very, very unique in their own way. So each one has a kitchen and a hall. The kitchen is where the chefs are going to go. Obviously, they're going to do the chopping and the grilling and the frying and all that kind of stuff. The food magic happens in the kitchen. The hall is kind of the dining area, if you like. I wouldn't call it a hall, but the dining area, that's where you're going to put your tables and your chairs and your decor, and your customers are going to come in there and sit down, and hopefully they will eat and drink and be merry and then part with their hard-earned cash and give it to us. And then there's a rent of 345.72, for example, for this one. I don't know what the currency is. Dollars, I'm going to guess. So that's what you're going to pay per month, I assume, in-game. But then there's other factors as well. There are other factors that dictate the cost and the amount of customers you might get and the types of customers. And that's all these boxes down here. And there's so many of these. There are so many of these. So, for example, each site has a location. So this one is on a mountain. So with it being on a mountain, you get 50% rent off. So it's half price because you are up a mountain. And then there's all these different customer pools. So I'm guessing that the customer pools are how many sort of that type of customer class are going to come in through your doors and eat at your restaurant. So this one here means that if you set up on a mountain, you're going to get plus 50 to your customer pool of lower class families, but you're going to lose minus 5 from your higher class families, which is fine. Weirdly enough, down there, vegetarians are minus 20 because it's on a mountain. Do vegetarians not like mountains? I don't know. So, for example, this one here is different. Suburbs. It's got a different set of modifiers. And it's a bit more expensive to rent in the suburbs than it is to rent on the side of a mountain and all that kind of stuff. There's lots of different types. There's a commercial district and there's the countryside and all that kind of stuff. And then, as well as locations, you've then got these extra modifiers. So this one here is isolated, which might be why this is so cheap. So it's on the side of a mountain and it's isolated. So it's hard to find for any kind of customer, mean that much less people will come to the restaurant. So yes, it's cheaper in terms of rent, but also less people are going to go there. But it is near an amusement park. It's an isolated amusement park. Okay, so it adds a bit to the rent, and then you're going to get lower class and higher class families coming in a little bit more, and lower class and high class tourists coming in a little bit more. So there's all these different modifiers. There's so much stuff going on. So I've had a look through. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go here. Let's start small. I don't know what I'm doing with the game properly yet. I'm still learning. So let's start with a small kitchen and a small hall for 896. Seems quite expensive for the smallness of it all. So we're going to set up in the suburbs, which is nice. We lose a little bit of the customer pool for tourists, but then we can hold that back with a mall. A mall or a mall or whatever you want to call it that's nearby. So it adds to the rent, but it will bring in families, both low and high class. It will bring in blue-collar workers, and it brings in tourists, both low and high class. But there's so many. There's so many options. There's so many things that you can just sort of look at. It's crazy. But there we go. We're going to go down this one. Small kitchen, small hall, out in the suburbs, near a mall. It sounds good to me. Let's go. Welcome to the world of cooking professionals. The time has come to set up your restaurant. Okay, prepare yourself for a journey of endless shifts, annoying customers, and preposterous taxation. You're not selling it. You're not selling the dream. You better start by furnishing your place with a few tools and tables. You don't want people to eat frozen food off the floor, don't you? You don't want people to eat frozen food off the floor, don't you? That should say, do you? So this kind of gives us a way into the tutorial. Now, I have done some of the tutorial stuff. So I'm going to put I'm on it now because I know how to build stuff. I know how to do some of the very basic things. There are some bits that I may still need some advice on. So when it comes to it, when it comes to bits I'm unsure on, I will go through the tutorial stuff. But for the most part, I'm okay. So I'm on it. Do not worry. Yes, and I've got that as well. Lovely. So there's little alert bits in the corner. Let's just pause. We've got it paused. So we've got little alert bits. We need to buy some furniture. We, as in our character chef, has some unspent experience points, and we're not charging customers enough for the dishes. That's because we haven't got any dishes. So here is our restaurant. I mean, you know, it's in an okay place. It's not the most glamorous. What is that a statue of? Hang on. What's that a statue of? Is that a statue of a tomato? That's a little bit weird, but okay, that's fine. So, you know, we're in a little area. We're around the suburb. There's some trees, buses. There's a little bus shelter thing so people can come here on the bus. Yeah, it's all, you know, it's quite nice. There's some lovely trees around. And this is what we've got to work with. So a little area here. a little kitchen just here. I think that'll be okay. To start with, that's fine. And what happens is, I believe that you can then go and buy more sites. So once this is okay, you can then go and buy yourself another restaurant and use the money that you've got, and then, you know, build that one up, and you work your way up and own all of the restaurants, and then you become a global mega restaurant tycoon, that kind of thing. So firstly, let's go into here. Let's spend the experience points on our chef before I forget, because otherwise I'll get giddy with building things and I'll forget to actually level us up. So we can go into here and we can level ourselves up on a number of different kind of categories. So if you want to specialize in a dessert chef, you could put all your points into here forever and get right up to the top and be like, you know, super dessert chef man. Or you might want to be a meat chef or be known as seafood man or whatever. Vegetables and fruits, slightly less exciting, but okay. So this is carb, this is to do with pasta and stuff. So we need to kind of figure out what kind of route you want to go down. Now, I love a good dessert. I love a good dessert. I'm very tempted to go down this route and kind of specialize in desserts. Go down here, become the king of desserts, make the best desserts, charge lots of money for them. So there's different things you can do down here. So preparation pipeline, which makes recipe preparation times quicker for ice cream and pies and pastries and cookies and cheesecake and all that kind of stuff. I think we go for that. We've got 10 points to spend. Each one of these, when we level it up, is 1 point. But when we've spent 5, we can then go on to this tier of things just here, and we can unlock cheesecake and pastries and things like that. So let's get some of these in first. Let's get one each of those. So we'll have one preparation pipeline, which makes things quicker to be prepared, so generic sort of desserts. Sweetness balancing. So that adds to the quality of many desserts. So we'll have a point of that, please. And then flavours dosing. Flavours must be dosed properly. Is it dosed or dosed? Especially to decrease expenses. So that makes things cheaper. So I think we have that as well. So that's 3 points. We're creeping up to the 5 we need to go up to here to unlock cheesecake. And then I think let's go for that again. Bring the cost down. So that'll now be a level 2. So it'll be 5% cheaper. And then let's go down this. Let's go down quality. Let's get the quality of our desserts up. So we'll have that, please. Lovely. Then we'll unlock cheesecake. Excellent. Now can we increase the quality of cheesecake in any way, shape or form? That's pastries, that's pies, that's cookies. No, so there we go. We've got cheesecake unlocked. So that's desserts. We've got 4 points left. How about we go and do something else with another thing? So how about meat? Meat recipes quality +1. That's probably a good thing to have. We're going to have meat on the menu, I guess. Cooking time, 2% quicker. That sounds pretty good as well. Now, how about vegetables? Can we have vegetables cooking time quicker? Is that a thing? No. Vegetables recipes quality up 1. Let's do that. And then what about carbs? Is there a cooking time or a quality for that? Oh, there's both. There's both. There's cooking time, preparation time, and quality for pasta and rice. We are going to have quite a few pasta and rice dishes. Let's go for cooking time. Let's get things done quick. And then we'll earn points, and then we can level our sort of chef up even more. I love that. That's such a nice thing. But yeah, we're going to kind of go down desserts. We're going to try and get some of the basics in for all the other things with seafood and veg and all that kind of stuff. But we're going to specialise in desserts. We can be the king of desserts. Okay, let's go and actually put some stuff in here now. So yeah, I know what the furnishing panel does. So this is it. We get to furnish our restaurant, but we can do the outside. Weird enough, the walls and the floors are free. I don't really know why, but they are, and I'm not complaining. So let's pick walls. What about simple brick? Simple brick. Let's make it look kind of classy. So look up here. It's 0.00 euros symbol. Yeah, up here it's in dollars. So we pay for the walls in euros, but everything else is in dollars. So we've got $8,000 to begin with. Oh, I don't really understand. But if we just apply that, that's it. It doesn't cost us anything. So somebody just comes and sticks, I don't know, bricks on the walls for free and then clears off again. But I like that. I think that's quite a nice sort of look there. That's a good sort of classy look. And then this is the inside of the kitchen area. So that's this bit, I believe. So the chefery area. Again, let's go for something kind of classy looking. What's that? That's a bit boring. That's a bit boring-y. How about a kind of terracotta look like that? Or can we get something interesting on here? About that? I quite like the motley colour. That's quite nice. I quite like that. There, let's keep that. And then the walls of the main bit where people are going to sit. I quite like the idea of having kind of brick walls again. What about a rough brick wall? That's a little bit too dark. Like that. I like the idea of that. So that looks kind of good. And then this is to do with flooring. So this is the floor of the kitchen. So let's just get ourselves something fairly basic in here. Concrete floor. What about that? Yeah, that'll do. I like that. That seems to be fairly straightforward. And then we'll have a concrete floor in here as well. Or do we want little cement tiles? Little blue tiles? Ooh, that's a bit too gaudy. That's a bit too grey. Yeah, maybe not those. Maybe not that. What about that? Concrete floor. That's very dull. That's the same as that one. I'd rather have it a little bit different. That looks horrendous. Okay. These, what's that? Oh no, that's wooden. Oh, actually, wooden floor. Wooden floor might go quite... Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's just... Oh, that's grim. That is... that is all sorts of grim. That is also grim. Right, retreat to concrete floor. There we go. I like that. Pavement tiles. Kind of this nice blue colour to go with the greyness. The blueness and the greyness kind of offset each other. So there we go. So all that's free. So all that's done. We don't have to worry about the cost of that. Now we get into the bit where we have to actually buy some stuff. So this is the kitchen. We need to put kitchen-y based things in here. And these are what we have. Now, one thing I did notice on my little sort of mini trial run when I sort of dashed through and just placed some stuff just to see how it worked, was that these counters are very, very expensive. This here is a big Grandma's Choice cooker. 8 cooking slots. It's got many dials and knobs and twiddly bits and doors and handles and hobs across the top. It's 600 of your Euro dollars. Whereas this here, which essentially is a bench, like a work surface, nothing dramatic, no twiddly bits, no knobs, no dials, no hob, is 800. Really? Should it be that much money? It seems very expensive. That has 1 cooking slot, whereas that has 8 cooking slots. So I don't fully understand. I don't know if that's right. Bear in mind that we are in the world of early access and, you know, alpha modes and stuff. So maybe that's not quite right. Maybe that should be 80 or something. I don't know. But whatever the case, let's put one of these down then. So that is just a generic counter cooking slot. That is an oven cooking slot. And you can change the colours. There's so much customization. It's just glorious. This here is a cooker. What was that one? That's an oven. So that's a cooker and that's a cooker. So that's got 8 slots. That's got 5. We might as well have that in. That is a fryer. So that's like a deep fat fryer for 5 slots. That is a deep fat fryer for 12 slots. Okay, so that's significantly more slots. And that is a grill Uncle Bob. I'd rather not. It might make him quite cross. And that is a grill with 5 slots. So what we're going to do is, down this wall, let's have all of these sort of important big things. So let's have that down that side. So let's have the cooker. Let's have it red to match the red handle to match the decor of the walls. So we'll have that in the corner, just there. And then we'll have, that is the only oven. What's the difference between an oven and a cooker? What's the difference? That's got, an oven I would say is this, but we would sort of go put it in the oven, put it in the cooker. That's more of a hob because it's got the gas kind of hob bit. Whereas this doesn't have that. It's just got a box that gets hot that you put food in on trays. Whereas that's got the hob and boxes that you put food in that get hot on trays. So I don't really know. Okay, whatever. We need one of these anyhow. So let's get that with the red handles. So let's put that next to that, look. That will make sense. So that's nearby. Oh, that looks good. It looks a bit hot, to be honest. And then we'll get ourselves a fryer. Right, what's the... That's 5 slots. That's 12 slots. That's monstrously expensive. That's 150 monies. That's 1,400 monies for 12 as opposed to 5. I could buy 3 of those for 450 or whatever it is. And then have more. Okay, that's got to be wrong. That price there has got to be incorrect. That is extortionate. Yeah, let's have one of these. Let's just have a regular fryer. Thank you very much. So let's pick colours. Again, this bit sort of isn't quite right, but we are in early access. So that's all fine. So let's put that next to there. We'll have all these things in a row because they're kind of going to want to use all this stuff. And then we're going to get ourselves the grill. Let's go and grill Uncle Bob, even though he doesn't want to be grilled. And can we put it there? No. So that's the nearest we can get it. So there we go. That's all that done. And then we have all these other bits and bobs we need. So we need fridges. We need a fridge to keep our ingredients in. Let's have a blue-handled fridge. I think we need a couple of these. So let's tuck the fridges into the corner like that. Lovely. Couple of fridges in the corner. And then we've got ourselves a blender of some sort. Blender Grandma's Choice 2000. I like a product with a number of like 2000 at the end. I just like it. There's something 7000. It's like, oh, wow, 7000. The number's really high. It must be a good product. And then the microwave Quantum Power 4. Disappointingly low number there. Disappointing. So how about in the middle we get counters. So we put the counters now kind of... Let's leave a gap actually so we can walk around the edge. So let's get ourselves a darker grey kind of counter. So if we put one of the counters there, and then if we flip that round and put another counter there, and then on the edge of these bits here, let's put ourselves one of these. Can we change the colour? Yeah, we can. So let's put that, hang on, put that there, like so, and then get the microwave. Put that on the other side. Flip that round so it's like that. And then we've got a couple of prep tables in the middle. They can do their stuff. They can go over to the fridges there and get stuff. They've got the microwave. They've got the blender. They've got the grill, the fryer, the oven, and the hob. I think that's everything that they need to do their job. Now we need to have somewhere for people to sit. Ah, dear me. Right, tables and chairs. They're always good. So we want them to kind of sit up this end, I think, to start with. So they can be near the action. They can look through the window and see all the drama going on. They can look through and go, wow, look, he's frying stuff and he's chopping vegetables. Woo. So let's have a mix of tables for 4 and tables for 2. And, this can be for families and groups. This can be for romantic liaisons. So how about we have those ones? Hang on, what's outside? What is outside? And why have I stopped moving? Why have I stopped moving? Oh, hang on. I'm renaming something up here, am I? I've just renamed the restaurant, possibly? How about we just put Penge? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. I didn't realise I clicked on that, but okay, that's fine. So, right, where were we? Tables and chairs. Tables and chairs. Oh, yeah, we were looking out here, weren't we, to see what there was. That looks a little bit more romantic than this. So the single tables can be over that side, looking over there, looking over the fountain. It's all very lovely. And then the group tables can be down this side. I think that's what we'll do. So how about we... Oh, hello. That just vanished. Let's get these. Can we have a darker wood? Yeah, like that. And then with that as well. So the fifth one and the fourth one. I like that. And then let's try and put them as near we can to the window, so they can look out of the window like that. And then what this could do with this, some sort of grid lines to make sure that I've got everything in the same sort of place. So I want to get that there, and then we'll get another table and chair there. And then we want to make sure that that comes over like, where's the nearest we can get it? Oh, crikey, that is some distance between them. Oh, hello. I've got the minimum required. Yeah, oh, yes. I need to do recipes. I need to do mains. I need to hire staff. I know. All that kind of stuff. So let's put another table there and then another one there. So that's 6 tables for couples. And then we want to do this. Oh, hello. I should possibly pause time. I've arrived for work. There I am, looking awesome. Oh, that looks very good. Okay, right. Let's get this table and chairs in. So it was the end one and that one. And then we'll put these over here in this kind of corner. So let's move them over to there as near as we can to the window. So we'll have one there. And we'll bring these down and put them as near... In fact, no, maybe not as near as we can, because they might complain about it being cramped. We'll notch them one further apart, like that. We'll have another one down like that. So that's 4. Can we get another one in that corner? Can we get another one in this? I think we can. Hang on. Let's try and sort it out like that. So that's all we're going to fit down there. So that's 5 of those tables. That looks good. That looks good. I like that. Family stuff, single diners or, couples. This is families and friends. We can always put another load of them down there. And now we have to make the place look pretty because at the minute it's got tables and chairs, but now we want to put the niceties in. Was that carpet? Yes, that's carpet. I don't know if we want to put carpet down. We can't put carpet near the doors, so I don't really see what the point of that is. Placing carpets in a restaurant means to permanently turn them into colonies of bacteria living on ancient food remains. Okay, maybe I won't do that. Colonies of bacteria is not a tempting thing. And I've got lovely, stone sort of floors that I can sweep clean very easily. Okay, not that, but then we can have all these things. So there's vases, and there's things to go on the wall, and there's paintings and stuff. It's just tremendous. Let's have one of these. Let's have... For 100 monies, let's have a little cityscape. So this adds to the environment quality. I would say these aren't cityscapes, if I'm completely honest. That's a bit more like a cityscape. Let's put that in the middle of that wall. And then people might go, oh, that's a lovely picture. And that adds to the environment quality, which is like the ambience of the restaurant. So we'll have that. We'll put a couple of these clock things down. I have one of these clocks in my house, a cutlery clock. I have one of those in my house. I can't place it there for some reason. Oh, I can't place it where it's not the clearest of things. But yeah, it is kind of red. Can we put it there? Put it in the middle of that wall. Like that. And then we'll have a normal clock on this side. It's shame we can't have it above the door. That'd be quite cool. How about we put a normal clock there? And then I want to get... Where are they? One of those. They've got like a thing here. Like a classic sideboard. It costs 400, but it adds 3 to the quality of the restaurant. So let's get really dark wood, and let's try and get one of those in along here somewhere. In the corner would be ideal if we could fit it in the corner. No, it's not quite fitting in the corner as I would like. Can we flip it round so it fits in the corner? No. Okay, that's not ideal. That's not really where I wanted that to go at all. Can it sit just there? Is it because it's too near the door? Is it because it's too near the door? Hang on. There. That'll do. Yes. So now we've got, for quite some cost, but some environmental quality. And then we could put a few vases down. They're only 40, so that's fine. So we could tuck a few of those along. We can have one there. Maybe one in this corner. Make it a different colour. Let's have green in this colour. In this corner. Why not? Green. And maybe we can't put one there. Maybe we can't put things near this hatch. Maybe that's the serving hatch or something. So we can't put anything along there to interrupt the waiters. Maybe that's what that is. So little plants, why not? And I imagine in the future we're going to unlock different plants and things. So let's put a couple of plants by the door. Maybe down by the front door. Can we have plants going down there? Why are we not moving? What is this? Why does it keep going up into that corner? Why does it keep going up there? Stop doing that. We'll have a plant there. And a plant there. So that looks nice. They're only 30 each. And then, yeah, these things are all quite expensive. They are all quite expensive. I like those things on the wall. What's that? A sad plant. A sad plant. Brilliant. Okay. I want a sad plant now. Just because I've seen the fact that there is a sad plant option. The sad plant has gone into the corner and where it can look sad for all time. Okay. I think... we're done for decking the place out for now. I don't want to blow all our money on it and then, maybe people aren't coming in or whatever. Also, I don't know why it keeps selecting that thing up there. I don't know why it keeps doing that. But okay, whatever. Now we need to hire some people. We need to actually hire some staff to come work for us. Because at the minute, there's me, but I wouldn't mind some assistants. So let's have a look who we have. So we've got chefs. I wouldn't mind another chef to help me because otherwise I'll be on my own running around like a lunatic. And who am I going to shout at in the kitchen if I've got no other chefs? So we've got Dylan, Ralph and Mashek? I don't know how you pronounce that. So you are mediocre. You are low skilled. You are mediocre. But you are mediocre with a pasta skill. So string ID descriptive name, a good skill. Put that on your CV. +2 pasta recipes quality for 300. Or we could have you for 300 without +2 to your pasta recipes. Let's have Dylan. Well done, Dylan. You are employed. Hello. Maybe lose the beard. And then we've got Stefan, Braid and Gordy as the waiters. I would like 2 waiters. I don't think 1 is going to be enough. I think 2 is what we're going to need. So these 2 have extra skills. So you're all mediocre. Yeah, brilliant. I mean, I like that. Let's hire some mediocre people. But you're professional. And you're slightly less professional, but you're still a bit professional. Whereas Gordy down here is not professional at all. So let's have Stefan and Braid, which is a name I've never ever seen before. Never seen the name Braid before. There we go. So we've got me and Dylan, the chefs, and then Stefan and Braid are my waiters. That's lovely. Now we have to go and make a menu. But before we do that, we're going to go and actually make our first dish. This is not something I clicked on before, I don't think. Oh, yes, I did. I did the decisions bit. I didn't look at any of these. Do you know what? We'll maybe come back to that at another time. Let's go and make our first food option-y recipe thing. So this is the recipe editor, so we can make our own meals, which is very exciting. So this I'm going to leave open because this had a little bit of confusing stuff in it. And it's a shame that it doesn't come along with you as you go through this process. It sort of goes, right, you've read it. Okay, great. Now go and do it. It's quite complicated. So taste balancing and aroma matching. Balancing the taste of recipes is not easy. Some tastes balance each other while others reinforce one another. Use me on their icons to learn a little bit about them or just play a little of the editor. So this is your taste things. So we want to make sure that it's tasty with a nice sort of, with good taste values up here. But then this flavour is where it got a bit complicated. You can create aroma matchings in a recipe by combining two ingredients that have a match. You can click on an ingredient to check its matches. Light green is a decent match, dark green means a good, and light blue is terrific. But be careful, each missed match will confer a slight penalty to the recipe evaluation, while ingredients or any single match will give a strong penalty. That's where I got confused, and I'm still confused now. Okay, and we're going to unlock more. You should also unlock more ingredients in the ingredient panel. As you progress to the most advanced phase of the game, you will also be able to access good and high quality ingredients. Oh, so I can unlock more things. Okay, right now we can make something. So we unlocked cheesecake. Let's make a really fancy cheesecake. So you can pick the different sort of colours and textures and things. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Enter it into the name. Yummiest cheesecake ever in caps with an exclamation mark. Yep, that'll do. So this is our specialty. So let's go and make a delicious cheesecake. So we've got gelatin and we've got the dairy stuff. So what do we want to throw into the beer? Maybe not beer. Beer is probably not a good thing to have. So a chocolate cheesecake? That might be a good thing to have. So that's blue. So blue is a really good match to those things. So we've got taste, which is good. So what about honey now? So honey is also a good thing. We've got no smell. Does a cheesecake smell though? I don't really think a cheesecake smells as such, does it? And then we want to put some fruit in. Now, do we want to put banana in a cheesecake? A banana cheesecake? Is that good? It's still got no smell. It's got no smell going on. I'm a bit confused. I'm a little bit confused. Oh, and it's way too sweet. It's way too sweet. Let's take the banana out. Oh, look. So it's better if I don't put bananas and apples in. It's way better. Okay, all this stuff is stuff that I don't need. Hang on, what's that? Is that cheese? That looks like... do we put cow cheese? Okay, there we go. So yes, we need to add some cheese into the cheesecake. I assume that's what that was. What about if we put some milk in? Okay, this is good. It's going up. So that recipe rating is going up. It's suitable for vegetarians, but it's made with milk, so it's not good for vegans. Let's not put any fish or meat or starch or vegetables in it. I don't think that's a good call. Any of this stuff? Sugar. Now, is that going to make it too sweet? It's already too sweet, I think. Unless we take the honey out. Yes, 44, and it's not too sweet. It doesn't look that good though, does it? It doesn't look that yummy. I don't know what else to add. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't chucked some beer in. I don't know. What if we put some apple in now? Does that help? That does not help. What if we put apple up here? I don't know what the two levels are. I don't know what this top level is as opposed to this bottom level here. I don't really know what this tier is as opposed to this tier. I'm not sure. Is this the taste one and this the flavor? The other one, the flavors one? Okay, I think that'll do. I'm not entirely sure what the two different tiers are here. So that must be the primary ingredients. I don't know if this is second kind of tier important ones and this is sort of the next important ones. I'm not entirely sure. Whatever the case, I think that'll do. It's kind of got 2 chef hats out of 5. That's okay. So then we'll save that. And now that will appear as a recipe we can make. Let's go and make something else as well. Let's go and just do another savoury dish. What is that there? Meat stew. Oh, we could have fun with meat stew, couldn't we? That could be a fun thing. And we have got a meat-based recipe, or grilled meat. We did have a skill in meat, didn't we? We had an upgraded skill. How about we go for meat stew, and we can throw all sorts of things in, and it could all be lovely. So do you know what? I'm okay with that. Stew. Hang on. Stupendous stew. Stupendous, do you see? That's an appetizer. Is it really? No, a main. We're making the stew as a main. This is a main course stew. Right, so it's got meat in it. So it's chucked meat in. Let's also put in some pork. That'll do. That's nice. Lard. I like the idea of putting some lard in, so that's nice. Right, we've gone a bit down the fatness. We need some sourness and some bitterness. So how about some vegetables? Where are they? In there. So carrots are good for a stew. I like carrots. We'll throw some garlic in. Mushrooms are good. Onions are good. Potatoes are good. All these things are good for a stew. Oh, look at this. This is the finest meal one could ever wish for. Broccoli, 84. Oh, it's beautiful. Right, can we put... was there salt and pepper? I swear I saw salt there. What if we put salt in? That makes no difference to anything. There was pepper at some point. Where was that? There, that's it. Black pepper. Lovely. And basil or basil, depending on how you want to do it. Okay, I think that's good. I like that. So we've got meat, pork, carrot, mushrooms, lard, garlic. We've only got one kind of meat in there. What if we went, let's chuck some beef in. 84, it makes all those things a bit different. But yeah, so, because it only had pork, like a pork stew. Do you want pork and beef? No, let's leave that out. It can be a pork stew. It can be a delicious pork. Or do we want to put a beef stew? Do you want a beef stew? Yeah, let's go down that route. A beef stew. A delicious beef stew. So we'll save that. And now we can go out of here. And now we have to build our menu. So I know how to do that. Thank you. So we have to make sure that we're kind of catering for people and vegetarians and all that kind of stuff. So this is where we get to choose what people can order from, which is very exciting. And we can set the price as well. So let's have a tortilla to start with. So that's pretty good. So down here, what are these? Poor offer. The menu is too small. Oh, okay, right. I've only just started. A small menu. A vegetarian. The menu is vegetarian. And there are no vegan recipes. Okay, that's fine. So now we've got a tortilla to start. Maybe at one point we do need to do some more starters. So let's have 150 for that. And then in here, let's have... Where's the ones we made? Let's have stupendous stew. And let's not charge that for that. How much was that? Okay, I can't find out how much it cost anymore. Possibly should have taken note of that. But I think it's slightly more than $1.39 given the amount of stuff in it. So let's put $3.50. That might be way too much. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, let's try and get some other stuff in. So butter pasta. That sounds quite nice. Chicken breast. We'll have a bit of chicken. Cod fillet with salad, cod fillet with onions. Cod fillet with onions, that sounds quite nice. Want to offer more stuff here. That's 0.85. Let's make that 1.25. Let's make this 1.30. I don't know. Cod fillet can be 2. Because cod isn't cheap. Surely cod isn't cheap. Right, grilled steak. Hire a waiter. Yeah, I'm on that. I've done all that. That's fine. Don't nag at me about that. That can be 4... Yes. I can open the plate. I know. $4.50. Okay. So we've got ourselves... Right, we want some rice. Maybe a rice dish. How about we get... Oh, tomato pasta. That's always good. Butter pasta, tomato pasta. That can be 1. And then... That might do for mains for now. Salads. Right. Where's a vegan for anything? A light salad. Let's make that 1. 1 money for a light salad. Soups. Okay, do you know what? Both of those. Do you know what? All of them. Throw all of the soups into the mix there. So garlic potato can be 1.25. Tomato soup can be 1.10. And mussel soup can be 2. because mussels are probably expensive. And then we've got side dishes. Jacked potato. Okay, I'll have a jacked potato and some roast potatoes. The roast potatoes are very cheap. Let's make them 1.25, and the jacket can be 1.50. And then desserts. This is where we're very good. So let's have our apple pie. Yeah, that'll do. Where's our cheesecake? Where's the cheesecake gone? Oh, I need to go find my cheesecake. What's happened to that? We'll make chocolate chip cookies as well. So that can be 2. Chocolate chip cookies can also be 2. Right, where's my cheesecake gone? Okay, so I've tried to recreate the cheesecake. I've called it the yummiest cheesecake ever, and it says recipe name already present. Yet I can't seem to choose it in my list just here. It doesn't come up under desserts. Don't really know what's going on there. Do you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We've got plenty of stuff on the menu. And more excitingly, we've got the stupendous stew. So we've got apple cream pie and we've got chocolate chip cookies. Don't want to throw another dessert in? I don't think we do. The last thing we've got is beverages, which I did chuckle at because there's only one. Cheap blonde beer. That is all you can have. Would you like a soft drink? No, you can't have one. We haven't got any water, but we do have some cheap beer. So please enjoy the cheap beer. Let's make that 1.25 because 54 seems very cheap for a beer. So alcohol, the cause and solution to all of life's problems. So now we've got ourselves a menu sorted. So we've got a menu. We know what we're cooking. I think it's time for us to open up. So we can open the the restaurant. So there's all these decisions to make. Now, I didn't really look through this before. But like here, look. So you can ask around for people to hire. You can put a job offer in a newspaper. You can pay a hiring agency. But the one we want is open the restaurant. This quick but still painful tutorial is finally over. By activating this decision, you will finally be able to begin an endless cycle of bankruptcies. Oh, it's almost like they know me. Okay, it's open. There's all these policies. What are these? Like target families. Minus 300 balance at the end of the week to keep this policy alive. Or target workers, or target tourists, target gourmet people, target vegetarians. Right, so you can do lots of different things, but it costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money to do all this stuff. So yeah, if you want to do the absolute supreme kitchen cleaning, then yeah, we'll need to pay some monies for it. But yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So I think we'll leave that as it is right now. Toilet cleaning. We haven't got any toilets. That's a good point. Are toilets a thing we need to build? I don't remember seeing toilets as an option. There are no toilets. Maybe they're not in the game right now. Or if they are, and I don't know where they are, we are soon going to find out where they might be. Because I'm going to open up. Let's move time on. And here we go. We're ready. We're ready to open up. So we're just going to wait now. Let's wait for some customers. So we've got $1,390. We are open for business. It's take a little while for people to come and find us, I guess, because we're new. Let's put time on to 4 speed and just see what happens. So is anyone going to come in? Please, somebody come and eat at our restaurant. Somebody, please. There's people. There's people. Oh, and it's a couple. And they've sat by the window overlooking the thing. It's romantic. There's some friends, local family or whatever. This is good. They've got the menus in front of them. They're having a look at what they'd like to eat. Yep. Pick all the expensive stuff, please. Pick all the really expensive things. I love the way the carrots have got little teeny legs, look. They've got the tiny legs. The legs are only just on the edge of the chairs. They're all like children's legs sitting there straight. So that's very funny. Right, now let's watch them in the kitchen doing their thing. So let's put time on normal. So let's watch what's going on. So you're... okay, he's not kind of chopping things properly at the minute. Oh, he's chucking knives in the air, though. You should be careful with that. So they're doing some stuff. Yep, he's doing some chopping of things. He's chopping a carrot somewhat extravagantly, but okay. So yeah, we can see that going on. Okay, so right, so we've lost some money, I guess, from the preparation of ingredients. So yeah, we've bought chicken or whatever. And now we hopefully... Oh, there's more people coming in. There's more people. Hello, come in, eat all the lovely food, please. So what, can I figure out what you're eating? You're a cheapskate. Your order is taken, but you've not spent any money as of the yet. Okay, so we can see what they're doing. So the orders are all taken. We're just waiting for them to actually... Oh, they're checking the menu. People are just waiting for their food now, I assume. So it's down to the chefs to get a wriggle on and actually get some food being prepared. But yeah, stuff takes time. Obviously, stuff does take time. So there's no food. You can't see the food being prepared. There's no pans or anything on the hobs. There's nothing in the oven or anything like that. And the chef's just stood at the door. Should you not be cooking the food? Should you not be getting on with all of the food stuff? Okay. So now, are you actually making food? Oh, people are eating. People are eating something. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, hang on. They're eating something. This is encouraging. This is good. So they've got some food. You're eating tomato pasta. Good job. Oh, and it's the blandest of bland faces. You're eating chicken. We're asking them to pay. Are they asking for the bill, are they? 1,000. Okay, right. We made some monies. We didn't make a lot from them. We did not make a lot from those guys. Okay, right. Let's just push time on very, very fast. Let's just shift it forward quite a lot and just see what happens. We might have the right amount of table. Maybe we've got slightly too many of the double tables. But in terms of the bigger tables, do you know what? Maybe we need to invest in some more of those. Maybe we need to get some more of those in because they look kind of popular. They're the ones we want. So the end and that one. Let's just get ourselves maybe starting here. If we rotate that around so we can see where are we in line with that one? I think that's in line. So where's the nearest we can get that then? There. So let's just put a couple of those in. One there and one. Yeah, it needs like a gridding system. It needs a little gridding system so I can see that I've got it in the right alignment to everything else because it's quite hard to see. I think that's there. So yeah, so like that. So that's another couple of tables just to help out. So that's 400 of monies. We're below 1,000. We are below 1,000 of monies. I'd like to be able to get up over 1,000 again. That would be lovely. Okay, have a look. The new tables are in use. The new tables are in use. A couples table. Okay. We're edging toward 1,000. Can we actually get over 1,000? Can you please have the food? Yes, lovely. Okay, what's this? Reviews? Oh, look at that. 5 reviews and everyone said it was very good. Good? Yup. Good, pleasant. Well, I mean, gleaming review. Gordon Ramsay. Doesn't look like Gordon Ramsay. So good, yup, good, pleasant are the comments. And the weakest thing I've got, so the price, right, the prices are really good. So maybe that is not still quite right. It's going to tweak the prices. Food is okay. They'll get better at doing that. Service is good. I guess we've got 2 waiters. Ambience is not quite as good. That's our lowest thing. So, you know, when we get some money in, we need to spend it on making the place look pretty. But okay, I'm happy with that. Reviews. This place is really close to where I, sadly, have to work. Okay, so look at that. Food, service, prices. The atmosphere is a little bit lower than I would like. But yeah, okay. Well, that's something that we can work on. We can work on that. A very good restaurant that I will definitely visit again. Well, not perfect. Our experience has been worth the price we paid. Okay, we're woefully undercharging. Oh, and it's all full. It's all full. Can we get over 1,000? Yeah, yes. Okay. Yeah, we're not charging enough money. We're not charging enough monies. What I'll do is, let's wait until, I wonder if it shuts. I wonder if the restaurant shuts at one point. Yeah, between sort of evening time. Between now, I would have thought it might have been closed now. So between now and then later on, say 5 o'clock, it might open again. Or do we just stay open all this time? We might just stay open. Maybe it's just a permanent thing. But yeah, there's people coming in and taking orders. They're eating. Those guys are... What are you doing? Your order's been taken, so you're just waiting for the food. It's arrived. So we're making a little bit of money. We're not making enough, I don't think. I don't think we're making enough money at all. So yeah, we need to up our prices. So maybe... There. Look, time is moving forward very quickly. Weirdly, artificially quickly until 7:30. Okay. It's 7:30. Let's check our reviews. Okay, everyone said very good except one person that said average. Right, we're going to find them. Where's average? Where are you? Restaurants should offer a better experience than the one I can get at my own place. Okay, fair enough. Point noted. That's absolutely fine. Okay, let's just up the prices of our things because I think it's all still too cheap. That adds $1. Let's just whack $1 onto everything. Like that. Do you know what though? paying £2 for a salad is still probably a pretty reasonable price compared to some places. Not that I ever go and eat the salads, of course. But there you go. That'll do. That's actually quite expensive for a bottle of beer. Let's put that at 2. Let's keep the beer lovers happy. That'll do. Right. Let's see if that makes a difference. Now it's night time. Let's see how this goes. So there we go. It's evening. 7:37, like the airplanes. And we'll see how we get on. Not great at the minute. Only 1 table. 3 out of 40. Can we please have some more people? Okay, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty busy. All of the individual tables are filled. Although, to be fair, there's only 3 couples. There's 3 couples and 3 solo diners. We've only got 2 tables spare. We've now only got 1 table spare. And this couple have gone onto a table that could accommodate 4 people. I guess because there's no couples tables left. So, yeah, we might be doing ourselves out of 2 extra sort of meal incomes there. We've got 1,056. So we're making some monies. The only thing I'm worried about is, are we going to shell out loads of money on rent? How much was the rent? It was like 800 quid, wasn't it? And then we've got to pay for the wages of all these people that actually are here. So we've got to pay for the wages as well. Also, why are the waiters not cleaning away the tables? Oh, there we go. There we go. They're tidying the tables up. That's absolutely fine. Right. So we've got 1,184. Okay, I'm encouraged by the fact that we're actually creeping up in terms of monies. This is good. So we're on week 1 of January. That's okay, isn't it? This is all good. Let's just check our reviews. Again, mostly very good. I'm really happy with that. I like this a lot. I didn't expect much. Yeah, that's absolutely fair enough. That is a justified expectation for coming to Restaurant Tycoon. I didn't expect much, but at the end of the lunch, I felt quite satisfied. Definitely worth the price. Now, are they the newer ones? Right, prices are still really, really good. Maybe I can get some more out of you lot. That's if I don't go bankrupt overnight. But okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when we get to the end of today. I assume we'd stay open to sort of 11-ish, and then we just go after that. So all the people that leave are then just going to go and, we'll get paid. But until they've all gone, we're just going to stay here and just lurk around. I guess that's kind of how it works. But they've gone. Come on, let's get over 1,200. Let's see if we can get over $1,200 and just see how we're doing. Is that a money thing? That is not the most helpful of screens. Is that a money thing? No. Is that a budget thing? No. Okay. Oh, that's a budget thing. Okay, good. So raw ingredients, 201. Food, 420. So we are making profit on our food, which is good. That is good. Okay, splendid. And we could up that. We could get a little bit more out of that, I think. I think tomorrow, when we start the next day, whenever that might be, I think we up the prices. Okay, so now we're on a balance of minus 7,860. What? What? End of the day. At the end of each day, your daily performances are used to simulate an entire week. So the earnings were 507.70 for a week. Okay, this screen has me utterly baffled. If anyone can explain this screen to me, please do, because I do not understand this screen. So at the end of each day, your daily performances are used to simulate an entire week. So we were on January week 1. So January week 1, this performance that we just saw there has then been sort of extrapolated to be a full 7 days worth of restauranteering. So I don't understand where the minus 262 has come from. If our expenses were 8,308, which I don't understand, because adding up that, and that does not make 8,308. I mean, my math is not the best. I don't think adding up those numbers there makes anywhere near 8,000. And then the fact that we've got earnings of 507.70, that doesn't seem right. Budget of minus 262 with a balance of minus 7,000. I'm utterly baffled. I do not understand that at all. I'm going to press proceed and just see what happens. Right, okay, let's pause time. Oh, hang on. The bank wanted to let you know that you are now officially poor. They remind you possibly that you better earn something, otherwise they won't let you stay in the red for much longer. Holy lasagna. Okay, right, pause time. We've now got minus 200 money somehow, We do have ingredients points. We can go and do that. And we've got quite a lot of good reviews. Okay. Ooh. Look at this. Look at all this. So we've got good service rating. We're going to get loads of customers in. Okay, so we need to up our prices. Do you know what? Let's do that next time out. We've done a day. We've done a day of this. So we've got ourselves some ingredients points, which I guess what that is there with the crossed cutlery. We've got some points for us. So we've earned some experience points. So we can then level ourselves up as well. So we need to adjust the prices. Maybe we need to get some more tables in. Maybe we need to get a few more tables around the place, because if we're going to see a boom of people coming in from those reviews, we need to make sure we can sort of seat them all and get all the money out of them. Extract every last teeny tiny morsel of cash from those people that are coming in. So maybe when we get actually some money, we could invest in some more tables and stuff. But you know what? We will do that next time out. But this... it's very lovely. It's very lovely. There's an awful lot to go through. There was an awful lot to go through, from setting up your character to choosing your site, to explaining all the different kind of people that are coming in, you know, all the different sort of bonuses to the customer pools and all that. And then leveling up your character, making your food options, making your menu, creating your restaurant. There's an awful lot. There's an awful lot that goes into this game. But I hope you did enjoy it, because I think this is lovely. It's a lot of fun. The only thing that has baffled me is indeed this screen. I'm very confused why we spent 8,308 and earned 507, yet we're minus 200 down when we had about just over 1,000. That does not compute in any way, shape or form. I don't understand that. So again, if you do know that, if you do understand that, please explain it to me, please, because I just don't understand it. If you did enjoy this, please do leave a like, and also please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on in Chef, because we will be returning. We're going to do some more of this and just take a look at it. Obviously, it is in early access, so I don't know how complete it is. I don't know how far we will be able to get into it, but we shall have a look and just see as far as we can what we can do with this game. So if you subscribe, you can keep up to date with how we get on. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. This sports car is indeed illegal. You clearly couldn't see the sign saying no cars. I have found the place where I'm going to live forever. The Tea and Biscuits Cafe. I want to rename the dog. Let's call it Waffles. Waffles McBark. Behold, the power of the blimp.